These days, it's become very popular to drink smoothies, to have all different kinds of juices, all different kinds of foods mixed together. In general, we don't recommend them. The tendency is to do it out of convenience. We tend to consume it too quickly, and perhaps we're meant to chew our food. Now, when you're drinking your meal or you're drinking this smoothie, it doesn't usually stay in the mouth, and it needs to stay in your mouth in order to initiate the digestive enzymes that allow you to digest it well. And there's another thing too. If we were to eat the food, we would chew it. This is why we have teeth. And not only are the digestive enzymes in your saliva that mixes with it when you chew, but there's a sense of satisfaction, there's some release of tension in the jaw and in the face when we eat. And there's more enjoyment in it. Now, having a juice perhaps every now and then can be quite an enjoyable thing, but notice if you guzzle it, or do you actually enjoy the taste of it? Do you let it stay in your mouth for a few moments? But it's important to eat fruit separate from other foods. I realize that many people do eat it at the end of a meal. It's become very popular. Some people eat it before the meal, but just recognize that it wants to digest very quickly, right? It's quite light. And the other food doesn't digest that quickly. And so then the fruit is going to get held up and you're going to get some fermentation, and that's how you end up with gas. So having fruit by itself, you could have up to 3 types of fruit together, and that usually will go pretty well. And it's nice to just warm it up to body temperature and just see what that's like. It's also nice for some fruits to actually cook them. For example, stewed apples and pears with raisins and things of that nature, prunes. All of this makes it easier to digest, and it brings up the taste. It's quite nice. So we tend to warm the fruit up just a bit, even in the tropics. And cooking the fruit doesn't mean then you want to eat it with other food. I suggest that you keep it separate, particularly if you're having any kind of digestive symptom, because what you'll see is that it will go away. And remember that when that digestive symptom is there, a problem is brewing. If you'd like to explore different breakfast options and have guidance for cooking using Ayurvedic principles, check out the Simple Ayurvedic Cooking program. It'll give you what you need. Use the link in the description below.